Welcome to MyGamba Mode, the interactive universe mode where we put fictional bets on points that do not matter on random AI matches that do matter. I am your host, Prunk, and each week we are going to be playing through a week in My Universe mode to develop our roster and see which wrestlers can claim dominance. So in this series, I am encouraging the betting of imaginary points in our comment section. If you are a subscriber, you automatically gain 1,000 points.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Well, and if you're not, well, you could just rebel against the status quo. I'll give you 500. Like, sure. I in no way can enforce this, so we're just going to play on the honor system, which, YouTube comment section and honor. Is this a mistake? Nah, you're all great. I believe in you. So, here's how it works. Each week, we are going to be building a super card of superstars crawling through our ranking systems. Win and loss ratios matter to these stars to getting opportunities. We are going to be tracking their ratios through a spreadsheet, and we're going to discuss the cards first and build the storylines of what is happening throughout this time period, while everyone is trying to go for the gold. Their wins determine how high they rank in the division. However, their losses determine if they even have a career anymore. Yes, wrestlers who underperform in the ring can be demoted with a bad win-loss ratio. First, they go to NXT. Each tier, they're going to fall down from from title to mid-card title to NXT main title to NXT mid-title, and then their career is over if they fall further than that. And when that happens, we're going to start bringing in new talent, people who are hungry, who want to earn their place starting from NXT to climb their way back up. Can you imagine the tribal chief Roman Reigns getting fired from NXT? I can't. And he's got a long way to fall if that does happen. As for the gamble, after each match is set, I'm going to encourage you to pause the video, put your bets in the comment section, and from there we'll watch and simulate the matches and see what happens. I may throw in some extra bonus bets to go on top of who you think is going to win and how they're going to win as well, to kind of make it a little bit more fun and interesting for matches that we would watch. I, again, cannot enforce any of this, so we're playing on the honor system. Let's see how high of a score you can get before each premium live event. The max bet for each match is 100 points, and the payout determines how many superstars are in the match. So if it's a one-on-one and you bet 100, then you're going to get double or nothing. If it's a fatal four-way, then it's a 4 times payouts for whatever you bet. If you run out of points before the PLE, then still just put your bets into the comment section, and you don't play with the points anymore, unfortunately. But you will get another point reset starting at the next premium live event. And that's basically it. You bet in the comments, track the total collection of your fictional points, and we keep going on through My Universe mode. And if you don't want to bet, well, we can still have fun. This is still a fun playthrough of My Universe mode where we talk about stats, we talk about stories, and we're going to start to develop these characters and builds together. I am going to ask every week what you guys think the next story should be, and we can kind of build it up from there. So I'm going to be going week by week, and I will be taking suggestions in how we can build this story together. So this is not only our universe mode, or My Universe mode, this is our universe mode. And I just want to play with you guys, man. I've been getting a lot of good feedback. I would love to start kind of being a little bit more interactive with the comment section. So I think this is a fun way for us to kind of grow as a little community. I think it'd be fun. With that said, we are going to start episode 1 of our universe mode. So, first thing you're going to kind of notice is some of these people we had not drafted in properly from our last video. I did kind of manipulate the draft a little bit, and I just wanted to kind of shuffle people around who I thought would probably deserve a better spot, who I thought would be better in NXT, who I thought would be better on the main roster, and kind of just play with their divisions a little bit. So, we're going to start with Raw, we're going to do NXT tomorrow, and then we're going to do SmackDown the following Friday. So, we are going to kind of just try and follow as best we can a schedule. So, in this world of the story, we are just after WrestleMania. Everyone's clean slate. Wins, losses, everything don't matter from this point forward, or from previous matches. They are starting fresh. Every wrestler has a new opportunity to earn the gold and earn their place. With that said, previous rankings on where you fit you guys were put into divisions on where we felt like you guys could matter. And we'll have to go from there. So we are going to be starting with Raw, who gets the World's Championship, the U.S. title, the tag team belts, the women's championship, and the women's tag team division is specifically for Raw. SmackDown is going to be getting a women's intercontinental championship, and then NXT, unfortunately, I don't have a mid-card title for them. I might change that if I feel like it would be worth it, but there's not enough women on the roster, I think. So I think we can just kind of cut a mid-card title out of NXT for the women's division, unfortunately. So let's talk about our Raw division. It is our champion after WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes, is going to be leading the division. How long he stays champion, I have no idea for because he will be defending it relatively often. As a champion, you get that spot and you get to be a little bit more of a safety net as far as the win loss ratios, just because you're only facing so many people, so you're a little bit safer. So you want that big payday, you want to become a champion, and you get to wrestle less, which means your career is less jeopardized the more because you're not losing as often because you're not being thrown in as big four-way matches or anything. So I think Cody Rhodes is a great opening champion for the Universal Championship. And our number one contender at the moment is Seth frickin' Rollins, followed by Big E, who I feel like is probably the best suited for the New Day to kind of lead that charge. Rey Mysterio, I think he has more than earned it in his career to become a Division One champion. We got Bobby Lashley, who is just terrifying. So I think Bobby Lashley would be. I think Bobby could probably beat up literally everybody on a legit fight here. Then we got Gunther. He is not a mid card man. He is going to be a Universal Champion. I'm hoping he is a Universal Champion by 2024. That's my prediction. And then we got John Cena, who is just always the top dog. He is going to be in there. I'm not a big John Cena fan, but I respect the guy a lot. So that is our Division 1. Our Division 2, I think leading that should be the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Just in ring performance wise, he is a great talent. I think he can definitely make his way up past the mid card. So we'll see how he gets to fare. Following Tommaso Ciampa, he has not had a chance to really shine on his own. I'm giving him that opportunity in this division. I want to see him grow. I want to see him become a WWE World Champion. So putting him in here, I think it's gonna be good. He can win that mid card title and hopefully climb the ranks over down the road. We got Omos, big man. I mean, he is terrifying and like to look at. Obviously, in ring and IRL is but realistically, he's got the stats and everything that I feel like he could be a big threat. Logan Paul, I gotta put him somewhere, and I think just putting him on Raw, it just makes sense. And we got LA Knight and The Miz kind of in there as well, so we might be able to start a cool little feud as well. Finn Balor, leader or kind of the leader of the Judgment Day. He's going for that mid card title belt. I don't think he's quite there to get to the WWE title anymore. Unfortunately, he was phenomenal when he debuted. It's just he just hasn't been pushed that well. But I think the mid card is safe for him. Carrying Cross has not impressed me whatsoever in WWE, so he's sitting in the mid card. He hasn't quite. I don't think he deserves to be in NXT yet, but he's got some work to do. And Santos Escobar, I actually really like the guy. I didn't like him as much in NXT, but I think his main roster debut has been solid. He has performed extremely well, and I actually like him better as a face. He's going in the mid card. In our tag team divisions, leading it is the Judgment Day. I predict these guys. I think Judgment Day should literally get like all the gold right now. After Rhea wins, we should get Judgment Day to be able to take the tag team belts from Kevin Owens and Sammy. Hopefully they win at WrestleMania. Sorry for the pause. Kofi, but otherwise, Kofi and Xavier, I love the New Day. They are one of my favorite factions. We got Legado Fantasma. I always butcher their name. Sorry. But Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild. Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. And it's for Imperium. We got the Street Profits. I gotta hope they don't. I mean, like, I think they do need to break up because they they've been around for so long and they're not really accomplishing much together anymore. But I hope it's not a blood feud or anything. I just kind of hope they like, hey, look, I'm going to SmackDown. I'm going for the IC Gold. You're going for the U.S. title. Good luck, my friend. I want to see us both as champions and have them meet as both champions one day. That's my goal, and I would love to see that for Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford in real life. Otherwise, in my game, I'm hoping that we see them with Tag Team Gold. And finally, we got L.A. Knight and The Miz. This is a combo. I mean, I'm sure people, because everyone loves LA Knight and people hate The Miz, but like realistically, LA Knight is a heel. So putting them together just fits so well. But I don't know if there's enough room for ego to go through. So my hope is they fall really at the bottom of the division, and LA Knight is gonna go face, and The Miz is gonna like just kind of like you're ruining everything. You're not good. You're not listening to me. Blah blah blah. And they're gonna feud. So that's kind of my goal. I kind of hope that story goes through, but we'll see how their win loss ratio works together as a team. We got Mama Rhea as our Raw Tag Team Champion. So I gave her the Raw belts because I wanted to put her on Judgment Day. So Bianca is going to be put onto SmackDown. But in our division, we got Ronda Rousey, which actually is not true. We got to put Ronda and Shayna Baszler in our tag team division, so I will fix that. Bailey, we got Bailey, we got Asuka, we got Dewdrop. Shotzi and Cora Jade are also going to be in our tag team division, so I'm going to fix that as well. Queen Zelina, Roxanne Perez, and Mandy Rose all in the Raw division. All right, so now that I fixed that, Casey and Katana, Chance, and Kaden Carter. They're currently the women's tag team champion, or they were the women's tag team champions until recently. Who did they lose to? I can't remember their name. There's a storyline going on, but I can't remember them offhand. But Gigi, I think they're probably one of the better ones. Followed by Toxic Attraction. I love Toxic Attraction. In my world, they never broke up. I think it was stupid that they did break up. There's no reason to push them as a individual talent. I love Gigi Dolan, but I don't want to see them both as leading the chance. I think they work so well as a tag team, but that's me. Especially while they're in developmental, it doesn't make sense. And the WWE desperately needs women tag teams. Anyway, Toxic Attraction is still alive. And then we got Damage Control. We have Cora Jade and Shotzi. I call them the Punks. They are just two very similar personalities, and I think them as a tag team would be pretty good. Ronda and Shayna, I feel like could destroy the tag team division against literally everybody on this card. Like nobody is near close to the power level that they are at. And then I got Nikki and Brie Bella. I understand why people don't like the Bella Twins. Never minded them. They are not good wrestlers by any means, and they were mediocre superstars in my opinion. But I like Brie. I mean, and if Daniel Bryan likes you, then or is willing to marry you, I feel like there's some redeeming qualities to your personality. So here you go. You're on my tag team championship match. They got Lita and Maurice kind of in reserves. Lita, I don't really want to put on there because I don't really want her going for a title. I might use her for a story beat later on, but she's not quite in the division series because she is a legend. And that's kind of how I'm going to use the legends in general. They're just not going to be going for gold. They're going to be there to kind of further a story. All right, so starting with our cards, we got Bobby, Gunther, and John Cena in a triple threat match. This match is designed to see who is going to start climbing the path, who is going to be ahead of the curve. We are going to have two triple threat matches this week to kind of see who is going to contest the number one contendership, and winner is ultimately going to end up facing Cody Rhodes for the championship in about 2 weeks, or we might save that for Backlash itself. So we have Gunther, Bobby Lashley, and John Cena. Place your bets now. Put them in the comments. I'm going to go a nice safe 50. I think is good. And as far as stat line, I think Bobby Lashley has the highest, followed by John Cena and then Gunther. I do think that Big Match John will take the win here. So I am risking 50 points here on this match to see the outcome of it personally. So I'm putting down 50 points for match number 1. Followed by, we got Seth frickin' Rollins, Rey Mysterio, and, oh, you're supposed to be Big E. We got Seth frickin' Rollins, Rey Mysterio, and Big E. I'm going with my boy Seth frickin' Rollins personally. I'm putting down another 50 to bet 1. And remember, these are all 3 times payouts. If you do call it right, you do get your triple your bet. Then we got a championship match versus Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford versus Judgment Day. So Street Profits versus Judgment Day for the belt. It is the Judgment Day's first defense. How will this go? I think I'm again going to go with the safe 50 bet. The points. I need to start to save up some reserve. And this is if you do guess this correctly, then you are doubling your money back from here. Followed by our tag team champions for the women's division, Dakota Kai and Kaden Carter. Damage Control did lose their belt to Lita and Becky, but I don't see that as being an actual tag team champion. I think that's really just a WrestleMania get ready thing. So I'm gonna say that these guys are the actual contesters. We got NXT champions for tag champions versus WWE Women's Tag Champions. Who is actually going to claim that belt? Damage Control or Kaden and Katana Chance? We got this. So I'm going to say that without the assistance of Bailey, I do think Kaden and Katana have the win. Again, I'm going to bet a 50 points here. and it's a double payout if something does happen. We got New Day versus LA Knight and The Miz. I call him Team Hollywood. I'm gonna say the New Day because they do have that synergy. They have that relationship built already, and the Miz and Hollywood, or the Hollywood in general faction, has just been created. So I'm gonna go easily with the New Day, and again betting 50 points personally. Now let's see. From here we have a 6-woman battle royal. We are going to put the winner of this battle royal in a head-to-head match next week against the women's champion. So who do I think could really win this? This is a battle royal, so it's really about throwing people over. Dewdrop might just have the advantage here. I got Mandy Rose, and she is not in the game normally, but to give you guys her stat line, I did download her off Community Creations. She is at 84, which is pretty high. Asuka or Bailey would be like the IRL choices in my opinion, but I'm gonna say Dewdrop here. I'm not confident in this 6-woman battle. Um, I think I'm gonna bet 20 on Dewdrop personally, and this is a 1 of 6 chance. So if you get it correct, then you are going to times your bet by 6. And finally, we have our U.S. champion Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. So I'm sorry, AJ Styles is the champion, and this is a tough call. It's a 50-50 chance, so you can get a double the bet. I think Finn. In fact, I'm gonna go hard on Finn. I'm gonna put my $100 bet on this, or $100 point bet on Finn Balor. So 1, 2, and I'm gonna kind of try and go hard for this one. So I am risking a lot. So let's see how good or bad I'm really gonna get this pulled off. I'm hoping a lot of these bets will kind of pay off to this. So we will see. Did I bet too high? Did I bet too low? But this is my guesses. Now, as a caveat on which one we will watch, the Battle Royal. So for bonus points, you can bet up to another 100 points if you really wanted to, but I'm going to say an extra 10-point bet for the first person you think will be out for this 6-man Battle Royal. So I think the very first person that will be out will be, I'm going to say Queen Zelina. I'm going to put 10 points on Queen Zelina losing first. I think she has one of the lower stat lines, and I just don't want to bet against Roxanne Perez. So those are my bets. I am sticking to it. If you put your bets down in the comments before, now we are going to get ready to simulate. Again, my votes were for Big John. We had Seth Rollins. We had the Judgment Day. We had Kaden and Katana for me. We have New Day. And I am betting that Dewdrop takes the win, with Queen Zelina for an extra 10 points on Queen Zelina losing first. Again, if you do manage to get that bet, it is a 1 in 6 chance for that one as well for a payout. So not too bad. And then for our finale, I'm betting that Finn does take the belt over AJ Styles in our main event match. So our bet's in. Getting ready to simulate. Pause the video if you haven't already. Let's see how we do in our universe mode. First match of the night. Who is the winner? Random generate. And winner is Bobby Lashley. Does take that. So I did lose that bet, unfortunately. So that is a L for me. So if you picked Bobby correctly, you just tripled your points that you have bet. Followed by, now we have Seth frickin' Rollins, Rey Mysterio, and Big E. I voted for Seth. I'm hoping Seth gets this. It is a Big E. Oh gosh. Okay. That's a big L for Ryan. Okay. I probably shouldn't bet 50 on those. Tag team match. Okay. I kind of need my money back. So we got to do. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go again. We said Judgment Day. Let's see. Do we have new champions? Okay, good. We did retain championship with the Judgment Day over the Street Profits. So thankfully, I get a win for that one. We now have Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Kaden Carter, and Katana Chance. I bet for the champions. I'm going for Kaden and Katana. This is a correct. All right. So I got another win. So I am 50-50 with that, but I did lose some of those 1 and 3s. That's all right. So New Day versus The Miz and LA Knight. I voted for New Day. Let's see. Oh, a shocking upset. The New Day loses to The Miz and LA Knight. That's a disappointing loss for the New Day, unfortunately. 6-women battle royal. I am pretty excited about this. Let's see how this one does it. So this one is going to be live. So I am going to skip through some of the intros so that way I don't get flagged. All right, so I brought everybody all in here. So let's see how the ladies do. First woman out, I am hoping is Zelina Vega. This is a battle royal. And let's just see how this all goes through because I really need Zelina to lose this. I'm putting 10 points on her to lose first, but currently she's just standing there. And Mandy just throwing down Perez. Bailey getting hit in the corner and fighting Queen Zelina. Dewdrop, let's see her go big. Come on, throw her out. Nope. Mandy fighting Dewdrop in the side. Dewdrop takes a hit from Mandy Rose. And Asuka trying to push out Zelina. Do it, Asuka, go. Do it. So, come on, get her. Yeah! 1 and 6 points. I gained 60 from that. Queen Zelina first out of the match. Oh, I called it. That is good feeling. All right, I got a 1 and 6 there. That is awesome. Let's see how this goes. Zelina, bye-bye. It's sad. I actually like her a lot. What is that sign? Oh, that felt great. That felt good. All right, Bailey is hit in the corner by Roxanne Perez. Mandy goes in, gets some suplex by Asuka. Perez is going to try and knock her down. But it's nice Hurricanrana. Oh, God, Bailey. Body slam, slams against Perez. It is hit to the back. Bailey is going to try and push out Dewdrop, but man, it's another grapple. Let's see if Dewdrop does actually get the size advantage. Oh, it grapples into Bailey, who's put in her way. Can't quite get her around the match. So, oh, it's a double team right here. Interesting. Oh, but Mandy quickly goes for a bulldog, and Perez is knocked out of the match next. That was kind of off screen a little bit, but yeah, she just got flipped over. Asuka just goes for a butt bomb, but hits herself, dodges out of the way, but goes for the drop kick back. And Mandy is in trouble being pushed out by Bailey. Will she get this? Will she fight back? Mandy is turning over. They flip her over. Mandy is gone. Oh, God, and this might just be a double. But Bulldog interrupts it from Asuka. Bailey goes for that, but just almost knocks her over. It is Asuka, like Dewdrop, and Bailey. Oh, my gosh, I have a 1 in 3 chance right now. Let's see how this goes. Bailey is going to fight out Asuka. Let's see if she gets her push up. Nice German suplex by Bailey. Asuka crawling away. Dewdrop is getting pushed over to the ringside. Bailey is trying to knock her out. She is going for the big lift. Oh my God, the strength of Bailey. Don't do it. That's a double team. Oh God, Dewdrop, you can do this. No! Dewdrop has been eliminated, unfortunately. That is 20 points down, but that's all right. I did get a good hit from there. So the 60 points will cover this loss easily. So we got Bailey and Asuka. One of these women are going to be our #1 contender against Rhea Ripley. Going for the armbar, just trying to wear down the arm of Bailey. Bailey is the best condition of any of these of the competitors at the moment. Asuka got really worked on her chest, but she is going to try and break that arm and just really work it. Asuka goes for a kick. Bailey is prone. Asuka dancing around, but no, Bailey rolls to the side, just not allowing that. Going for another suplex possibly, but no, just a back hit into the back. Another hit in the back, just really working it. She does try and push Asuka out of the ring. This could be it. Bailey goes for a punch, but Asuka does counter it. Asuka managed to climb back into the ring. Bailey going to, with a clutch. Asuka, there's no submissions here, but this is really going to wear down Asuka on the head that she is already wounded for. But Asuka is going to start to crawl out. What a counter. Bailey going to keep working that head and just slam it against the mat. Ooh. Some punches to the face. The striker of Asuka. She's going up top. That is dangerous for a battle royal, but a drop kick right to the face by to Bailey. Both women wounded. Not quite out of stamina yet, though. They have some fight in them. But Asuka with a gnarly kick to the face. And this could be enough to kind of push her out if she does want to get her out to the ring, but Bailey does counter it. And Bailey is going to start pulling her over, trying to get Asuka outside the ring. Sets her up. He's going to try and throw her over the top. Oh, a clean! Bailey does take the win, is our #1 contender. What a match. Bailey took that clean victory, throwing out everybody. What a champion. Bailey, GG, well earned. If you guys voted Bailey, you just six-tupled your bets. So whatever you bet, times it by 6, and that is your points. All right. So we are now on our U.S. Championship match. It is Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. I went hard. I'm betting 100 points on a new champion, Finn Balor. I think Judgment Day is going to start to dominate. They had them win the championship already for the tag team. So let's see if Finn can hold the gold. I want to see a golden Judgment Day. So let's look at our simulation. Finn Balor, AJ Styles, final bets. AJ Styles retains over Finn Balor. Oh, I bet a lot for that one. I was really hoping Finn would get this win, but I love AJ. I love AJ, so congrats to him. He does get that victory, but that is an L for me, unfortunately. And with that, guys, that is our Raw champs. So let's see how we did in the stats and points. And let's see if we did build any. It doesn't look like we got any real rivalries built in from this, just kind of simulating through this, but that's okay. We had some fun. I'm excited. I got voted the first person out was Zelina. So that was awesome. So with that said, I have lost 50 points for match 1 against with the John Cena, betting it for him. Unfortunately, Bobby Lashley does take the victory for that one. I have lost 50 points betting on Seth and Big E taking the W. I have gained 50 points for guessing correctly that the Judgment Day would retain their champion days. I have gained 50 points for judging that Caden Carter would win. Caden Carter and Katana Chance, they need a team name over Damage Control. I have lost points on the New Day betting for them. Unfortunately, Big E got the win, but New Day did not. Dewdrop did lose the 6-woman battle royal. I only lost 20 points from that, but I gained 60 points for guessing that Zelina would lose first. So that was kind of fun. And then unfortunately, I lost a big bet on 100 betting for the champion to lose, but AJ Styles proves that he is phenomenal, and Finn Balor gets the W. This puts me personally at 890 points. That's not where I would want to be right now, but it's where I'm at. So I might go a little bit softer so that way we can kind of play with it. Remember, these points do reset at the beginning of the premium live events, so let's see how good you guys can do each time. And we got a few weeks to go. So no rivalries started, which is kind of interesting. When rivalries do crop in, I'll play out the cutscenes just so we can kind of see them all together as well. We might simulate the match still after the fact just to kind of see what happens, but I want to see how those rivalries kind of grow in universe mode. And with that, I think we go to the next show. And so tomorrow we are going to be playing NXT, and we will build this card. It might not be this, but that actually doesn't look like a bad match anyways. But we will have to figure out what we want to do for our NXT match tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff if you enjoyed this. I really am going to have some fun. I'm going to try and keep this going for as long as we can because I would love to get some comments and see how many people would want to actually play with me. So let's do it. Let's have some fun. Take care, y'all.